here. And listen, I am coming in because I came in earlier today and there was a little bit of trouble with the Wi-Fi. So I decided to come back in because it is just that important that you understand how you are going to position your course for sale to B2B audiences. Okay. So if you have ever thought about offering your course to businesses, offering your course to schools, offering your courses to nonprofit, this is definitely where you want to be, where you want to be tuning in. Okay, while I have a little bit of time, I wanted to come in and do that. Listen, my necklaces are everywhere. They are necklacing right this second. Okay, but let me get my act together, honey. All right. So listen, I wanted to make sure that I come in. Listen, whether you are coming in on the tube of you, whether you are coming in on the book of faces, the tick of talk, the whether you're coming in on the link, wherever it is that you are watching this video, I would love to hear from you. Okay. So feel free to ask your questions. Y'all, should I just start over? Should I just start over? I'm not going to start over because I actually don't have a lot of time this morning. So I do want to make sure that that I come in and chat with you all as I have promised to do. All right. I told you all that this week is really, really special because I'm sharing with you all some insights, right? Some insights about what companies are paying for and how to get your courses sold in bulk so that you can get paid upfront and in full. Okay, so I'm going to come over and make sure that I am actually live. Let's see, am I showing up live? Let's make sure. I'm going to come over to my profile and make sure that you all are seeing me live. Okay, and you all can definitely let me know in the comment section if you all can actually see me, hear me, and all of the things. That would definitely help me to know. Okay, in the meantime, let's talk about it. All right, we know that the course building industry is doing nothing but growing. It is doing nothing but growing. As a matter of fact, it is expected that the course building industry will double, right? Actually, more than double in the next few years. Okay. Thank you for following Queen Lady Neil. Thank you, honey. And welcome in. Welcome in. All right. Let me come on over here. I want to make sure that I am actually showing up live. So I'm going to head over here to the top of the and make sure that we are good over here. It looks like we're good. I see you guys over on the tube of you, so I appreciate that. Thank you all so much for giving me some feedback on that, letting me know that we are good there. But let's make sure that we are good. Make sure that we are good everywhere, and that you guys are good. Okay. Let me scroll down and see and make sure that I am in fact live over on the top. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you all so much. Feel free to put down in the comment section if you have any questions. I would love to know your course, what you're working on. Let me know if you have questions. This is definitely your time. And it's your time if you have been holding on to your course. I know a lot of you all have been a little bit discouraged with the consumer market and offering your courses in the consumer market. But I want to really give you some good news, okay? One of the reasons that you've been struggling is that you've been trying to offer your course in the same way that you have been offering it over the last several years. That is one of the challenges, right? One of the challenges is that what worked for you in 2020, what worked for you in 2021, what worked for you in 2018 is not the same thing that's going to work for you in 2025. And there is a very real and big reason for that, okay? And the main reason for that is that the market has changed. Okay, the market itself has evolved and changed. We all know that artificial intelligence is a big market disruptor. Hey, you guys! Hey, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We know that it is a major disruptor. Okay, and not necessarily in a bad way, because as a business, artificial intelligence is really a game changer, right? In a lot of our businesses, it really has helped us with efficiency and getting things out and really speed. And I was talking about that yesterday, and I was also talking about that today, that speed is really going to be the differentiator between those who are able to really thrive in this economy and those who, to be quite honest, kind of get left behind. Okay. So we want to kind of look at how can we use this technology and not let it get the best of us. I've had so many course creators come to me with concerns about AI and concerns that ChatGPT is going to take over their courses, right? Because people feel like they can get the information for free. Have you heard that? Have you felt that, right? And even if people aren't verbalizing it, they're thinking it. And the reason why they're thinking it is because they're seeing what's happening in the marketplace. And what's happening is that the information has become a commodity. It has become something to just sort of buy and sell, right? And because of that, the value of it has inherently gone down. Okay. The value point has gone down. So people do not expect to pay as much for information. But you are going to look at that just like I did and said, you know what? That doesn't make sense. How is it that the course building industry is expected to grow and, in fact, double over the next 5 years? Okay, it is already a more than $300 billion a year industry. How is it that it is expected to grow if people aren't selling courses? Well, the fact of the matter is that people are selling courses. That's the thing. They are selling courses, but they have changed the way they are selling courses. And so I wanted to make sure that I come in and help you all to get up to speed on what you need to be doing to adjust your courses. I don't want you to give up on selling your courses. Don't give up on teaching what you know. Don't give up on selling to the mass. You started. Let's go ahead and finish it. All right. Some of you all have just kind of let your courses get dusty and go to the wayside. Well, I want you to know that now is best time to go ahead and dust off those courses and get it out there into the marketplace. But I want you to get it out in the marketplace in the way that's going to give it the best shot of winning. Okay. One of the, you can't look at what happened a year ago or 2 years ago and let that be the barometer and the measure of whether or not you continue to put your courses out there. You just cannot do that because things have changed. Time has changed. Okay. And one of the things that has changed on the, I guess, the kind of the negative side is that people have There, because information is so plentiful that a lot of people have just devalued it because they feel like they can get it anywhere. And so for you as a business owner, you're thinking, why am I going to put all this time and energy into a product that people are just going to devalue? Where they're going to expect me to charge a fraction of what it's actually worth because I know the value of the information that I bring. Well, I am here to tell you, for anyone who's listening to this video, let me know down in the comment section. Just give me a yes, cat, in the chat, okay? If you really can get with what I am sharing with you. And for those of you all who are new to me, I came across your FYP, I came across your time IG or your LinkedIn or wherever it is that you are, and you said, you know what she's saying is ringing a bell with me. What she's saying like rings true based on my experience. For those of you all who are new to me, I am Kat Dunn, also known as Kat the Course Builder across social media. I own an agency where we have built courses for some of the most recognizable businesses and schools in the country and, in fact, in the world, including Walmart, Verizon, Uber Eats, Ocean Spray, ADP, and so many others, countless nonprofits and schools. And this is what we do every single day. I am in this space every single day across all sectors. And one of the things that is becoming more and more and more clear is that information is not what you want to be selling. And I know that's going to sound weird. It's going to sound crazy. It's going to sound like, Kat, what are you talking about? Information is not what people are buying. Didn't you just say that the course building industry is going to double? It is, but not because of information. Not because of information. People are not buying information alone. They are not. They will pay you for some information if they perceive that it is organized information, which is something that ChatGPT does really well. It organizes information. People don't want to, don't want to spend the time and take the time to actually organize information. They don't want to take the time to do that. So they'll pay you a few dollars to organize information. They will. However, if you really want to make this a business where you are making the kind of money in your business that will pay off bills, will pay off homes, will pay off student loan debt, and that will set you up for a legacy, then you're going to have to sell more than just information. You are going to have to sell insight, experience, expertise, analysis. That's what you're going to have to package. And traditionally, the only way to really offer that was by you literally sitting there in the flesh, in person, offering your 10, 20, 30 years of experience in person. That was really the only way to really do it. Until artificial intelligence. It is literally the same thing that is helping to devalue information, that is helping to add value to your expertise. Y'all have to excuse me, I'm a little burpy. I want y'all to understand AI and ChatGPT is not your enemy. You have to learn how to use the tools in your business in the way that The marketplace needs it. Okay? And if you don't know how to do that, I want you to join me on Saturday. I'm hosting a free masterclass that's coming up Saturday, noon Eastern Standard Time. For those of you all who are watching this on the TikTok or somewhere else, they all know that the link is around this video somewhere. Okay? It's in the LINK. The LINK is in my bio if you are over there. Okay? If you are watching this on YT or FB or somewhere else like that, I'm going to go ahead and put the link down in the chat. Okay? If you are not sure how to reposition your course for bulk sales using speed and tools of today, of 2025, in order to speed up your course sales, I want you to join me on Saturday. If you've been a little nervous about these tools, if you're like, Kat, I don't really want a whole lot to do with AI, I don't want a whole lot to do with technology, I don't want to do a whole lot with that. If that is your stance, if that is your position, you're going to have a hard time. I can tell you right now, one thing you cannot slow down is the future. Okay? You cannot slow down the future. You're going to have to get with it. And you might as well get with it with somebody who knows what they're talking about. I am no AI expert. I am no automation expert, but I know one thing. I know how to get the information, and I know how to use it and integrate it, because this is what we do. So if you have been seeing the signs, I know you have. You have seen other people offering their courses and their programs. That is not slowing down at all. The difference is that you've got to work with the tools of today. And you have to give your audience, your people who need what you have to give it to them in the way that they want it. That is the dance that we do as business owners. That is the dance that we do. And right now, you've been dancing solo. Nothing wrong with dancing solo, but after a while, okay, you are not sure how to step your course up into 2025, I want you to join me on Saturday. The reason why you're having difficulty selling your courses is because you're still trying to sell it like it's $19.99, honey. Okay? You are still trying to party like it's $19.99. It is not. It is a whole 2025. Times have changed. And I want to make sure that I give you all the 4 things, and I'm going to explain this and go into it in more in depth and detail on Saturday. Exactly what people are paying for. You are only covering one part of that. And because you're only covering 1/4 of what people will pay for, that is why the value point of your course is only 25% of what you could be selling it for. 25% at best. If your course is somewhere around $500 or something like that, you might now be selling it for $97. Maybe. Maybe. Because you are only selling one piece. Okay? So this is the time, let's do a little lunch and learn. This is the time you want to pull out your pens and your paper. Okay? This is the time you want to pull out your notepad and paper. Okay? Because I am literally going to go through the 4 things that people are paying for. This is the point in the video where you want to take notes. Okay? In 2025, people are paying for 4 things. Four things. Guarantee you, you are only probably selling just one, if that. Okay. Hit number one. Somebody give me a number one in the chat. Give me a number one in the chat, and we'll go. I want y'all to talk back to me this afternoon. Give me a one in the chat. Let me come over here and make sure y'all still good on FB. I see y'all on here. I see y'all on here. Y'all don't want to talk today. Y'all at work. I want to come over here to make sure I can talk to y'all. Okay, good. Oh, here y'all are. Hey, here go my ones. All right, all right, all right, all right. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Thank you, YT. Thank you guys. All right. All right, so let's get into it. Number one, people will pay for process. Okay, and I'm going to even put some notes in the comment section. This is for everybody. That way, everybody who, no matter where you're watching this, can see my notes. Okay, people will pay for four things. Okay, number one, process. Okay, people will pay for process. What do I mean? I mean, get me from point A to point B. If you can help someone to get from point A to point B, people pay for it. People will pay for step 2, step 3, step 4. And it used to be that that was enough. Okay? It used to be that that was enough. That is no longer enough. No longer. Okay? No longer is it enough to just get people from step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Because people feel like they can get that on their own. They feel like they don't have to pay for it. They can literally, okay, without even getting out of the bed and putting their feet on the floor, they can literally say, hey, Google, tell me how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Hey, chat, tell me how to do this, how to do that. And it will literally tell you step by step by step by step by step. So if that is the only thing that you are offering, it's not enough. That is the course of 2019. That is the course of 2020. That may have even been the course of 2021-ish. But starting around then, 2021, into 2021, 22, certainly 23, and by all means, right now, that is not enough. And don't take my word for it. Take a look at where you are with selling your course. If you got them same dusty 8 modules, yeah, I said it. If you got them same dusty 8 modules that you've had since a month of Sundays ago, it's not enough. The marketplace has upped the ante. They have decided that they want more. They have decided that they outside. You understand? They are playing the new Cardi B, y'all. They outside. And they want you to be outside too. And I'm going to show you how to be outside where they are. So, will they pay for process? Yes. Will they pay as much as they were paying in 2020, 2021, 2022? No. Okay. What's next? Let's go for number 2. What else will people pay for? They're going to pay for access. Access. If you can give people access to something that they would not otherwise have access to, they will pay you for it. Okay? We're talking about within your within your program, within your course. Access. Access to information is not enough. That is not what I'm talking about. If you say, well, Kat, I'm giving them access to information, they got access to information. That's why they won't pay you for it. That's why they won't pay you for it. You want to know what kind of accesses you need? Make sure you're in my class on Saturday. Make sure you're in my class on Saturday. I'm having a free master class on Saturday, noon, Eastern Standard Time. I am going to show you exactly what people are paying for in terms of access. If you are still trying to sell access to information, it is not enough. And your course will sit on the shelf and continue to get dusty. Access is number 2. Okay, if you're just now joining and you're joining us from the Book of Faces, the Tube of You, the Tick of Talk, from the link or the gram, wherever you all are coming in from, this is a good place to start taking notes or continue taking notes if you want to start selling your courses and get paid in bulk, in full, okay, by businesses, companies, schools, even consumers. Everybody is on this train except you, because you haven't realized that the train is already leaving the track. You ever notice how sometimes when a trend happens or when a lot of people are doing something, if you are always the last to get on board, by the time you decide to get on board, it's too late most of the time. It's too late. Don't let it be this time. Don't be late to the party this time. Don't be afraid of what is new. And even if you are afraid, jump in there anyway. Come to my class on Saturday. I put the link down in around this video. If you're on the TikTok, then you know that it is in my bio. You on the gram, the tube, the book, any of them other places, you know it's around this video. Y'all can find it. Y'all can find everything else. You can find it. I am going to show you what access you really need to be giving people access to. What you need to be giving them access to. Is the information that you're giving important? Yes. But when it comes to actually selling information, you have to package it in a way where people actually value it. Value is in the eye of the beholder. Just because you say it's valuable doesn't mean they see it as worth paying for. Not because it's not good. It's not you. It's not that you're saying, oh, that's bull. That's not good. No, that's not the reason. That's not why they won't pay. They're not going to pay because it's for free over there on ChatGPT. That's why they're not going to pay you. Or that's why they're going to be really slow to pay you. They're slower to pay you. The consumer is slower to pay because they feel like they can do it without you. I am going to show you how to unchatify your course. I am going to show you how to repackage your course, the same topic that you have, but repackage it so that people cannot dismiss it. because they can get it for free on ChatGPT, because they can get it for free on YouTube, because they can get it for free on Perplexity and Claude and all these places. And you all have let them discourage you, thinking that it's you. It's not you. And it's not personal. Don't take it personal. You just have to get in your mind that, you know what? I gotta get around the ChatGPT angle, and I have to use it for my purposes. That is what I'm going to show you on Saturday. I'm going to show you how to take that same tool that is slowing your progress and turn it around for your good. How do I do that, Kat? Get in my class. I don't have time today. Matter of fact, I got a meeting in 15 minutes. I am going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you first what people will pay for, and then how to use the technology and the same tools that have been putting you out of the game, back in the game in a way that you can actually win. Some people are winning. They gotta be. How do I know? Because the course building industry is doubling in size over the next 5 years. I said doubling. Go look it up. Don't take my word for it. Why is it doubling? Because some people know how to reposition their course for what's happening today. It's plain and simple. Plain and simple. So you can sit there and do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Or you can say, you know what? Let me find what's happening. I'm going to tell y'all know me. Y'all know me by now. I am not going to gatekeep you. If you take the time to come to one of my classes, you're going to get as much as I can give you. Not only am I giving you all the workbook. Hang on one second. I'm gonna get. Dang, I gotta drop my light. Y'all know I'm moved. I don't have all my stuff set up right yet. All right. Let me see if I can get it, because I'm on a time crunch too, y'all. I got a meeting in 15 minutes. I got to be on the good foot. Okay? So, on Saturday, hopefully I did that right. All right. I know, girl. Don't worry about it. Okay, so those of you all who are coming on Saturday, all right, I am going to be giving you all the notes, all right, that you can print off. Let me give you a breakdown of what people are paying for so that you don't have to try to remember. Those of you all who are coming to class, you all are going to get the workbook sheets for it that you can actually print off and keep for yourselves, okay? And keep for yourselves. Those of you all who are coming on Saturday to my free masterclass, I am going to show you the demo. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you how it works. I'm going to show you how to incorporate the things that people will actually pay for. I can't do no more than that. I can't do any more than show it to you, right? Okay? So I've given you all, I got 12 minutes. I've given you all 2 of the 4 things that people will pay for. 2 of the 4. Let me give you number 3. People will pay. Now I got to stop talking on this so I can focus, so I can spell right. Implementation. People will pay for you to help them actually accomplish it. Do it. Help me do it. Help me do it. But you say, Kat, I don't have the time to sit there with everybody and talk and take them step by step by step by step on how to do it, this, that, and the third. Well, now you can. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna show you how to do it so you can do your Homer Simpson. Y'all know what it is. Backing up in them bushes, doing your disappearing act, so that you can be sitting on the beach, sipping on something fruity, so you can spend more time with your kids and your family, so that you can enjoy life. Right? Let's get your Homer Simpson. Now there's a way for you to do it. You can actually give people what it is that they need. They need your help to do it, not to give them a bunch of stuff to read. They're tired of reading. Oh, Jesus. They're tired of all the videos they got to sit through. Good Lord. And then they still have a problem. They still don't know if they did it right. They still don't know. They still need your feedback. They still need your eyeballs on it. They still need to understand your philosophy, your framework. Did they apply it properly and correctly? They can't duplicate that on Chat GPT, ma'am. Okay? Because Chatty ain't going to help them do nothing. At the end and the beginning of the day, they still got to do it. So they value implementation. They value implementation. Your job is to know how to give them that implementation without you having to give yourself another job. I'm going to show you on Saturday. Kat, is there a way? Yes, there's a way. And I'm going to show it to you. You've been wanting that solution for a long time and needing it, but you haven't had it until now. Let me give you number 4. Number 4, what will people pay for? I don't have on my glasses, y'all. Duplication. Duplication. Kat, what do you mean? If you can help them to achieve their goals the same way you did it, duplication, they value that. I want to do what you have done or what you are doing. Duplication. How will they be able to do it? By duplicating your insight, duplicating your expertise, duplicating your analysis. Duplicate it. Double yourself. Kat, isn't that impossible? Not anymore. What if I told you not anymore? But Kat, ain't you talking about ChatGPT? No. No. Because they don't buy that in the stuff. I have spent the last few weeks and months diving into the tools and solutions that will allow you to give your audience what they value, what they will pay for. They will pay for process. They will pay for access. They will pay for implementation. They will pay to duplicate your results. They do. Because they value it and they know they cannot get it from ChatGPT. They cannot. They can only get it from you. but you have not figured out how to do it without wearing yourself thin. I'm going to show you on Saturday. That's why I'm coming live this week, and that's why y'all gonna see me a lot. Y'all gonna be sick of me this week, okay? And will, because I want as many people as possible to know what they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. Because if too many people know how to do it, then they can't gatekeep it. Those of you all who heard me yesterday, y'all already heard the story of how I wanted to be in this group, this $1 million people group, where they were talking about this very same thing, and I couldn't get in. I couldn't get in. Then none of them looked like me, but I said, hey, I deserve to be in there. I want to hear what's going on. I want to hear what's the latest and what's the greatest technology that's helping people to do this. I want to hear about it. I couldn't get in. Weeks went by. Weeks went by. I've been trying to get in this group for weeks. What's the update? What's the update? Why haven't I gotten an email? Why haven't I gotten a phone call? How come I haven't gotten in yet? Oh, I'm sure they're gonna reach out. Oh, I'm sure this, that, and the third, honey. I'm still waiting. So you know what I did? I got my team together and a few other people, and I told them we are going to figure this thing out. They don't sell this in the store. It's not available. That's not what's happening. But the capability is there, and I'll be doggone. We know. And my team said, what? This lady crazy. But after a while, they started to believe. And we dug. And we asked questions. And we tested. And we trial and error. And we figured it out. I could care less if these people call me or not. I don't need to be in their group. I don't need to be in their group. Because I know now what they know. I know what they know now. I know what they were trying to gatekeep. And now you're going to know if you come on Saturday. Okay? So I got to go. I got 2 minutes left before my meeting, and I got to run to the bathroom. Okay? So I'm going to put the link down there one more time. Okay? Check it around this video. I will be back on later on this evening. Okay? And talking about what people will pay for and the ways they will pay for it. Make sure that you're in class on Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time. It's completely free. But for those who are coming, for those who say, I don't want everybody and their mama, please, I only want people who are serious about reigniting their courses and their businesses, who are ready to embrace the now and the new. Not yesterday. That's over with. That is over with. It's a new day. There's a new way for you to actually accomplish and achieve what you set out to do. And if that's what you're interested in, I want to see you. The rest of us are headed into the future. Will you come? Will you be there? Or will you do like a whole lot of people did and miss the boat? Standing on the shoreline watching other people live the life that you know you were meant to live. Out of fear. Nobody said it was going to be easy. And I'm actually glad they didn't let me into their little group. I'm glad they didn't let me in their little group. Because now I know more than even what they would have shared with me. I know the ins and the outs of it. I know what it's supposed to look like, be like, feel like, do like. I understand it because I had to build it brick by brick. I am a builder. That is what I do. That is how I was built. And they forced me to build my own. And so I did. I am proud of it. I'm excited about it. And I can't wait to share it with you. I can't wait. This industry is set to double in the next 5 years. That is not hyperbole. Look it up. And there's a reason why. Everybody has a role to play. My role, leader. Leader. I don't mind taking the lead, especially when I'm pushed to do so. So I want to encourage you. Give it one more time. Even if you gave up a little bit in your spirit, in your mind, in your heart, you went back to work. You never forgot. It's still with you because you know that this is what you're supposed to be doing. You know. You know that there are people that need you, and you know it. And you know that you got a little tired. But there's an answer. There's an answer. And I want to share it with you. There is an answer to what you just couldn't figure out. Okay? All right, y'all. They beeping me. I gotta run. All right, you guys. I will see you all later. I'm sure I will be back on later on this evening. All right. And until such time, make sure that you register for class on Saturday. And until then, stay on course. See you soon.